Today is an interesting topic, and it's definitely one there's increased levels of awareness around, and that's when it comes to our relationship to the sun and what we use as sun protection. Now, as far as I'm concerned, the sun is something that shouldn't be feared, but it's definitely something that we need to, like anything in this world, mitigate and offset the level of exposure and time of the day that we're in the sun without protection. So first and foremost, yes, we make incredible sun protections. However, we really encourage people to move through this distorted view that the sun is something that is destructive or needs to be feared. It actually, when we get the sun on our skin, it actually activates 2,500 genes. It's much more than a vitamin. And I'm sure there's a lot of you viewers out there that have reawakened to this. We can go as far as to say that when the sun hits our retina, that prepares our skin to be in the sun, and is a natural way of activating melanin in our skin that is a natural sun protection. So I just wanted to kick off straight with that, because that is our disposition. But there are times, especially in the harsh Australian sun and different places on the earth, where in certain months of the year, you're definitely going to want a layer of protection. Now, what also doesn't make sense to me is why we're putting these harsh chemicals and petrochemicals on our skin to protect ourselves from sun exposure. Essentially, radiation is what we're talking about. A lot of people might not know this, but the chemicals that are used in most sun protections out there, when the sun hits them, it breaks down the radiation, and the byproduct is heat. Heat will open up your skin pores, and then in go all the petrochemicals that disrupt our endocrine system and ultimately cause a lot of disruption to our bodies. So one of the best ways you can empower yourself in terms of what you put on your skin is to make the change to a natural and effective sun protection. So for that reason, we have 3 variants, and we choose to use Non-Nano zinc oxide because instead of dispersing radiation with heat, it actually just bounces it off you. So a lot of zincs out there, I've noticed, are really thick, they're hard to use, they're sticky, and this turns a lot of people off using it as a sun protection. Ours is not. Ours is extremely easy to apply. It applies to skin tone on pretty much everyone, and can be used anywhere on the body once you've got the knack with how to apply it. So we also add a couple of ingredients in there, again, cold pressed organic oils to feed the skin and nourish it. We use different ingredients that add a different layer of protection, but the whole idea with Zinc Balm was to provide a product that not only gives you sun protection, but treats sunburn or sun damage, and treats a lot of skin issues. Zinc in particular is incredible for the skin. So people will use this product as a tinted foundation on breakouts, acne, psoriasis, on their babies for nappy rash or jock itch. It's incredible for so many different things. So I want to show you guys how we apply this, and so you can see the nature of that, and also the fact that you don't even know you're wearing it. It's not sticky or greasy in any way. So I take a very small amount. Some people have come back to us. We've made this product for 8 years. It was one of our launch products when I started the business. A lot of people have come back to us and said, 5 years it took me to get through this tin and it was still working, which is great. We love that. We love offering people that value. So take a little bit, warm it up on the fingertips. Now I'm going to show you on my arm. You tap it on. Tap it on for even coverage, and then it's just a firm rub into skin color. Don't even know you're wearing it, can't feel that you're wearing it, and that is enough, we've found, for 30 SPF protection for 4 hours. Again, we use amazing beeswax, which offers instant waterproofing, and we tint it with cacao to give it the color. So again, using edible ingredients in our skincare is really important to our ethos. So when it comes to using it on the face, same thing. Warm it, tap it, rub it firmly into the skin. This stuff can go in your eyes, anywhere, using the same application. And that's it, you're protected, you can go in the water straight away. There's no harsh chemicals that are gonna impact your body negatively. It's amazing for our oceans and the creatures in our oceans. There's literally no negative side effects. And when we're going to use things to protect ourselves from too much sun exposure, there should be no negative side effects. And it should be amazing for our body and for our skin. So we feel like we just, when I created Against the Grain, I was like, that's one of the first things. I have to clear this up for people and give people a tool that doesn't, isn't a catch-22. So that one that I just applied is probably our best-selling zinc balm. It's got the helichrysum oil in it, the everlasting daisy, which has tremendous sun protection and sun damage healing properties, incredible for the skin. And then we did create 2 other skin tones, but it was more about wanting to play with different ingredients. So in the lighter version, we include peppermint and lavender, which are amazing for treating sunburn. And they also have very mild sun protection abilities. And then carrot seed oil, which has an SPF of 40, is layered in there as well. On the darker variety, we include some really unique ingredients. One of them is frankincense, because frankincense has this profound ability to help with sunspots and sun damage. And then we also infuse chaga mushroom into coconut oil before we put it into this product. Now chaga, you may or may not have heard of chaga mushroom. It's an incredible mushroom, but it's pure melanin. And again, melanin is the colour in the skin. It's what your body makes from sun exposure to naturally protect you against too much radiation. So we infuse chaga into coconut oil before we add it into this mixture. It's an incredible addition to have in there. And it also is renowned for its ability to treat sun damage as well. So layered with frankincense makes it a really great product for people with sun damage anywhere on the body. And then you've also got raspberry seed oil in there, which has a natural SPF of 30. So just as a summary, we make 3. They're different skin tones, but slightly different ingredients, same level of protection. I mean, most people get 30 SPF for 4 or 5 hours, sometimes all day, depending on the time of year. The base we use is organic, locally sourced beeswax, cold-pressed organic coconut and olive oil, vitamin E, zinc, non-nano zinc oxide, and we tint it with cacao powder. And then there's a slight variance with the other therapeutic products that we include in there. So yeah, again, skin tone, more than enough protection, that's what makes it unique. And also its ability to treat insect bites, complexion issues, jock itch, on your kids, it's like nappy rash, anything really, and just a tinted foundation because of the way that it applies so easily with a matte finish. It's not greasy or oily in any way. So we're really proud of these concoctions because it makes it really achievable and viable for people to use the natural sun protection so they don't get burnt, and choosing what time of the day we use natural sun protection so we're still accessing the tremendous benefits offered to us on every level by the sun. Cheers, hope that helps you guys on your wellness journey. All the best.